Yeah.
So nice to be back here after a year or so. Yeah. How many of you have been exposed to some Vedanta before? Practically everyone? Practically everyone. Okay. It's always a little bit dicey picking up a text for a 2-day thing. It's to be small enough, long enough. So this text goes by the name Vijnana Nauka. It's also called Swarupa Anusandhanam because these verses are also meditative verses. You can meditate on the content of the verses. So it's good to listen. Of course, without listening, you can't meditate. So he goes straight into the heart of the matter. But before that, many people come to Vedanta because of various reasons. Maybe curiosity, culture, heritage. What is the ultimate purpose of the whole thing? As a human being, we are like a fish out of water. At any point in your life, how's things going? Especially now more so in UK. You have problems with economy, problems with immigration, illegal or something, cultural issues. That's one thing, that's outside world. They'll always be there. Which time in history was perfect? No time. Even in UK, War of the Roses, 100-year war. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what about Rama Raja in India? There's always a Ravana. Yeah. It is this dynamic tension between opposing forces that keeps a society going. It's always there. And that apart, modern life is stressful. You think our forefathers who were hunters and gatherers didn't have stressful lives? Every roar of a tiger was stress, no? Yeah, every roar you hear in the distance. Yeah. It's stressful. Is he hungry? If he's hungry, I am in problems. If he's not hungry, I have some 24 hours. Yeah. So it is always stressful. We tend to glorify the past. Oh, simple society. Simple society. Yeah. Agriculture, agrarian societies. But you depend on rain. Rain is delayed. Then what? You're not sure you'll have enough to eat next year. So stress was always there. What gave you the stress was different things. But human condition has not changed much. No, Samji, we are very civilized now. I'm not too sure. Scratch the surface, people are the same. But Samji, I'm incapable of violence. Really? Most women here, so I'll give you a lady's example. Your daughter is being attacked by a man and there is a knife lying around. What will you do? Every one of us is capable of violence, isn't it? It just requires the right thing to come up. Many of us ignore it. Therefore, our violence may be disproportionate or inefficient. If you owned it up in your life, your violence will be appropriate and efficient. So, people have not changed all that much. Civilization is some undergoing changes all the time. In all this, one thing remains constant. The human being is a seeker. You're born seekers. It's not that one day you finally become seekers. Everyone is a born seeker. And all of us are seeking the same thing. We want a sense of fulfillment, a sense of being satisfied. You'll use various terms of being at peace, of being joyful, contented. In fact, if you look at old English poetry, the amount of poems that are written on sweet contentment, so many. Yeah. Because that's what a human being wants. Then what do? We try to arrange things outside. We try to achieve in the hope they'll give you contentment. Like, let us say you ask a 5-year-old kid, Sonny, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he turns around and tells you, I want to be happy. Good answer. I want to be happy. What will you tell him? Yeah, but what are you going to do to be happy? What are you going to achieve to be happy? Correct? I just want to be happy. So now you put targets, goals, priorities, education, university, job. Then you'll find somebody and live happily married ever after. All of you know what it is. People come and tell me, Samji, I'm looking for a new job now. Hey, I thought you were doing very well. No job satisfaction. Really? So as an Indian, first question will be, does the job pay you well? Yeah, well, decent. Is there new learning? Yes, there's new learning. How are your colleagues? Oh, good people. Boss? Fair. Juniors? Good. Hell, you have an ideal job. What is this lack of job satisfaction? I mean, all working people here, if you get a job like this, it's a dream job, isn't it? It's a dream job. If you get 3 out of the 6, it's a good job. 4 is a great job. Then what is this job satisfaction? Samjhi, this relationship is not going anywhere. Common complaint. You have a great relationship, good communication, good physical and emotional intimacy. Where else can it go from here? It can only go down from here. I think it's great. It is not what you have. I am a dissatisfied human being. I expect a fulfillment from things it cannot give. Nothing wrong with the world. I am basically a dissatisfied human being. I look at myself. I am this much only. It's a very peculiar Indian expression. I am like this only. This is me. And are we really happy with whom we are? With all the psychologists talking about self-love, self-acceptance, etc. I wish I was 5 kilos lighter. I wish I was 5 kilos heavier. I wish I was 2 inches taller. I wish I was 2 inches shorter. I wish my nose was different. Eyebrows, at least we can do something about it. My weight. No, actually, my weight is okay. It's the height that's the problem. I should have been 3 inches taller for my weight. Lack of acceptance. With all the self-love exercises we have done, etc., who wouldn't like it to be different? Wish us healthier, wish us fitter. Yeah. I can't do what I did 25 years ago. Nobody can. However fit you remain. That's how it is. That's what life. Physical level dissatisfaction. Emotional level, I wish I could be a bit more loving, bit more caring, especially towards my mother. I mean, it goes with the territory of being a mother. It's difficult. Okay. I don't know how Brit mothers are, but Indian mothers can be a bit, they'll smother you, you know. I'll come home after class at 11 o'clock in the night. I already told her I'm having dinner outside and coming. So 11 o'clock, she's watching TV when I open the door and walk in. Have you had your dinner? I said, yeah, I told you. But there's food in the fridge. Huh? Thanks. If I want, I'll take it. Go have a shower and come out. Shall I heat up some food? Mom, I'm not hungry. I already had a good dinner. No, but there's... Mom. So I wish I could be a bit more kind. I mean, she's coming out of love. Yeah, it's coming out of love, but I'm feeling smothered here. I also had a long day, whole day, classes, this, that, etc. Come on. I mean, first 2, 3 times I was kind, but after that, how much? So I wish I could be a little bit more kind, a little bit more compassionate, or maybe a little bit less compassionate. I'll tell you about that tomorrow, what happened last night. So I wish I could be a bit less compassionate sometimes. You kill yourself by giving yourself to others. Whatever. Emotionally, intellectually, I wish I knew more. I wish how the market is going to function. You know, times are tough. You need to make some more money. Yeah, I can understand that. Times are tough. No. Only I could have better knowledge of the share market. I could invest and make some money. Yeah, as I always say, I will give you one tip. 100% sure you will make money in the share market. I will tell you the principle. Details you have to work out. Buy low, sell high. What is low, what is high, don't ask me. That's up to you. I mean, I work on principles, no, not on. So to buy the low and high, you know, all those charts and this and analysis. Long ago, I used to play that game. long ago, 50 years back. Not now. So intellectually, I wish I knew more. That's all I am is a human being, isn't it? So my dissatisfaction more is centered on me rather than what I have. I was living in a small one-room apartment. Then I got a house. Wow. Now I've upgraded. 2 bedroom with a garden, there's that small backyard. Great. Then after 5, 6 years, wish I had one more bedroom, one more bathroom especially. UK, you have a 3 bedroom house with one bathroom. What is that? In India, it's unheard of, you know. So one of my friends asked this broker in UK, I want a 3 bedroom house, apartment, whatever, with 3 bathrooms. Sir, that's a hotel, not a home. Cultural differences. So you always find some limitation however much you upgrade. Then I know someone in India, personal. We heard stories of Bill Gates, etc. No, this is someone whom I know personally. He had this huge pharmaceutical company. He sold off the controlling interest. Okay. He's worth a few thousand crores. And now what is his dissatisfaction? I want to help people. When I have made enough money, my children also don't have to bother. I have put it all trusts for all of them. I have three girls, put 100 crores for each of them in trusts. I mean, I know this guy person. Someday I'm going to come to you all the way from South Bombay once a week. I need to study and understand. I'm glad there are such people, because he's funding 50% of my ashram setup that's coming up. Yeah, making good use of the money is good. But for him, that satisfaction is still incomplete. So much so he said, if I give you some more money, will the ashram come up faster? I said, no, it'll take its own time because you have to cure the foundation. It'll take its own time. You can make it faster. And if you're expecting to be more satisfied by giving away that money, that also won't happen. I mean, as a teacher, I have to be honest. I can't say, no, no, charity is good. Get the money. I will get the money, but he will not get the satisfaction. He'll get disillusioned. As a teacher, I have to point out what is right for him, not what is good for me. So you won't get satisfaction by giving it away. Maybe little bit better than just grabbing it for himself, but not more than that. Because I am basically a dissatisfied human being. I'm looking for a sense of fulfillment, joy, peace, happiness. And my perception of myself is I'm a limited, finite being. So a limited, finite being will always be dissatisfied because you're limited. There's always something better, this, that. Oh, don't compare. How can you not help comparing? You go to heaven, there also you'll compare. Like this guy, he was a kathakar in India. Kathakars are people who go, storytellers. They'll make people laugh and cry and everything with their stories. He used to tell the Ramayana stories. Very well-known man, humble, simple, that type of a guy. Then after his death, when he moved on, he went to heaven. He's given a small, nice cottage there, this, that. Every day he used to go to Indira's court, enjoy the thing, come back. Very happy. After all that I have said and done is true. And the same road, there was a much bigger palatial mansion. But he never saw the guy coming in and going out because the vehicle will go right into his driveway, he'll get in and he'll go. Never saw. One day, the guy came out for a small walk. I mean, you can go for a walk in heaven also, He saw the guy. What? This character is there? I knew him down on earth. He goes to Indra, the ruler of heaven. Says, hey, I knew this guy. There is some mistake that you all have made. He does not deserve to be in heaven. He was a local don, criminal. He'd eliminate people. Go to Chitragupta, the record keeper. He has all the records of everything. Karma, karma phala, whatever, what you deserve. So he goes to Chitragupta. Says, I heard you have a complaint. See, I'm very happy with what I got. I have no complaints on that. But I see an injustice here. I know this guy. I knew him for years on earth. He's a local don. I said, yeah, we know all that. Then how come he's here? You used to talk about Ramayana and put the some faith in God in people, which is good, for which you got it. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. This guy, when he used to come out, he used to put the fear of God in hundreds of people. He achieved more than what you did. It's a joke, don't take it too seriously. But what I'm saying is, right there, you can be unhappy. Wherever you go, yeah, I am a finite human being, limited. I seek fulfillment, which seems to be always over the horizon for me. In the vision of the Upanishads, the Gita, Vedanta, you're already a fulfilled being. You're full of joy and light and peace and ananda. That's the vision of the Upanishad. I wish. Are you sure you're talking about the same guy? What ananda? That your ananda is coming filtered through all my grief and my anger and everything. Ah. So the Upanishad sees me as that. I see myself as a finite again. So the Upanishad says that problem is because you don't know who you are. Look at it. I know that I am. Anyone doubts it? Are you there? Oh, yeah, I'm there. Do you have to do that? Yeah, I know. Do you know what is this? A pen. Still working. 10 years back. How do you know this is a pen? I can see it. Correct? Okay. How do you know there's a car going outside? I hear it and I make an inference. So the whole world you'll know because you're using a means of knowledge. How do you know you are? You exist. How do you know that? I am. Do you see yourself? Do you infer? Oh, I am. I have a wife and girls are very smart. They don't marry non-existent guys. You don't have to make a logical conclusion. You don't have to look. I know I am. If you know I am, and in the vision of the Upanishad, you don't know what you are, then you will make a self-judgment based on what you are associated with, this body, this mind, etc. The way you're brought up, your immediate family, your culture, your religion, your nationality. Based on all this, there is a self-judgment. Have you seen babies? It's interesting to watch. No. The most well-developed sense organ in the baby is the mouth because it has to survive. Why do you think babies put everything? Put the finger in the mouth. Oh, there is sensation here, there's sensation here. Therefore, I extend up to here. Put that blanket in the mouth. Sensation here, but not here. This is not me. Then I can see my toes. Is that me? Put the toes in the mouth. Yep, confirmed. So your self-judgment starts from there as a baby. You don't know yet what mommy is. Mommy is warmth, heartbeat, food. That's all. Warmth and comfort, safety, food. That's all mom is. I was born ignorant of myself, ignorant of the world. As we grow up, socialization, studies, etc., We shed ignorance about the body, mind, etc., and the world. Keep on shedding. Ignorance is a capital we have. We can't keep spending it to gain some knowledge. Gain some knowledge. Enough to deal with the world. Enough to go to Mars and not yet come back. That'll take us some more time. Go to moon and come back, we have. Come a long way. And this self-ignorance is also sitting quietly in my heart. I never felt the need to tackle that. Never felt the need to get rid of that. This is like an actor playing a role on the stage. The stage is ultimate acting, No retakes. There are rehearsals, but there's no retakes. So the ultimate acting is on the stage. So this guy is playing a role. It's a rich man. He's been acting for so many years, worth millions. He's playing the role of a beggar. It's a typical Bollywood presentation. Okay? So he's supposed to go to this restaurant. The security there pushes him out. He's supposed to fall, get up, and break into a song. Ye duniya kya jaane, what does the world know? The trials of a Bollywood, you expect any excuse for a song. So, today when the security pushed him out, a little bit harder than usual, he also got carried away by the guy, falls down, bangs his head on the floor. For a second, he's unconscious. The audience is looking, wow, what acting, what realistic acting. Then he gets up in a daze. Temporary amnesia. Today, the song is not going to come out. Why? He has forgotten he's an actor. Then he looks at himself. I'm dressed as a beggar. I must be a beggar. Today is not song that will come out. If I'm a beggar, I must be begging. The same is our lot. We are all beggars in the front of the Lord. Bikari sari dunya, data ek ram. The Lord is a giver. All of us are beggars only. We are, Lord, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that, give me that. Isn't that what we are doing? Even if you're sick or like a serious, Lord, give me this knowledge. Send me a guru. Someone who can understand what I am. And the guru is also saying, Lord, may the students understand what I'm trying to say. So the self-ignorance is continuing. Now look at it. In the vision of the Upanishad, I'm a fulfilled being. In my vision of myself, I'm looking for fulfillment. So what is Vedanta doing? Transferring that vision to me. I have to recognize myself as a fulfilled being. Therefore, only one question worth asking or answering in Vedanta is, who am I? Who am I? Because the whole approach is that, to know yourself. And what is the self we are talking about? That's also important. Okay, because when you're going, when you say, someone asks you, oh, who are you? You'll give your name, first thing. You introduce my name. You are not consulted when you are given that name, were you? How many people are involved in naming you? Everyone had their own opinion. Finally, they gave a name. But Swamiji, what about you as a sannyasi? I have no choice on my name. My guru gives it to me. You can't say, Swamiji, I don't like this name. Give me another name. Some idiots may do that, but yeah. I remember my guru giving sannyasa to one of my own students. Yeah. She studied with me for years. And my guru had a sense of humor. So right there, giving sannyasa is a serious thing. She's quite a quiet person, you know. I'm more garrulous. She's quiet. The Swamiji turned to me and says, Maunananda. Maunananda means the silent. I said, Swamiji, the name fits. And she looked at me, what a name. It's a good name actually, but not all. Yes. I mean, he was just teasing her. It's okay. Gave a proper name. Yeah. Don't try to guess who it is. Huh? I have quite a few students who have taken sannyasa. So, your name, not. Then, at different places, you are known by different names. Okay. I'm known in my child's school. Oh, Tommy's father. Oh, mother. At your in-laws place? Arey yaar, Sita's husband. Even Rama was known like that. Sita Pati. Big title. Husband of Sita. Sita Pati Namaha. Do that. But he was known like that. So you're always known from a standpoint now. The roles that you play. I'm a doctor, engineer. The roles that you play. These are all roles. You pick them up and you drop them. Sometimes you emotionally hold on to it. So we invited the mayor for the inauguration of the yoga festival. Henley. He came very happily. Yeah. No, last year I was a councilman. Today, this time I'm a mayor. No. Next year I would like to come to the festival, but I won't be the mayor. They said, yeah, you're welcome. Gone, position gone, roles gone. And roles change. Let us imagine your child is here, your parent is here. You look here, you become the parent. You look here, you become the child. With one look, you are changing your roles. Not you. Roles come and go. So many roles we have dropped in life. So many roles we have picked up in life. Now, a great philosopher said that this is not what I am, this is only what I do. You know who was this great philosopher? Batman. Okay. He's right. It's only what I do. I'm a renowned Vedanta teacher. Role. Just a role. What's the big deal? Yeah. I'm a mother. Mother's role is very difficult to drop. All of you who have been mothers know that. Very difficult to drop the mother's role. But your mother only to a couple of kids, no? You're not mother to the whole world. Though I know some women behave like that, but that's a different thing. I had a student like that. In fact, I tease her by calling her that Jagan Mata, mother to the world. She was very motherly, very loving, very nice person. But you have to learn to drop that also. Roles that we play, hundreds of them every day. Self judgment from an external standpoint. Samaji, fine. What you see is what you get. I am this body. Body sit, I sit. Body walks, I walk. Wish I could accept that. How do you say I'm the body? I mean, it's my body, I know it, I'm aware of it. Correct? You objectify this body. I, the subject, objectifies this body. And it is part of your own experience, not some mystical experience of a monk from the Himalayas. Why? You say that, na? Oh, what a yoga session I had last. You know, first I had Iyengar, and then I went for Ashtanga, and then this. My whole body is aching today. Sorry, what did you say? My body. It's your own experience, isn't it? I and mine cannot be the same, even if it is an iPhone. It cannot be you. It's still my phone. So, similarly, my body. You're aware of it. You objectify it. You have a subject object relationship with this body, not you. Then, Samji, is with my mind, I objectify my body. Same thing. Sometimes you'll come and tell me, I'm worried. Sometimes you'll tell me, my mind is so agitated today. I mind, my mind. How do you say your mind is agitated? I think you're very calm. My mind is going haywire. My mind. I'm aware of it. I objectify it. Not me. Subject object. Mind is an object of my awareness. Your knowledge, object of your awareness. You are there to gather all that knowledge. Your ignorance, object of your awareness. Does anybody here know Russian language? No. You have ignorance of Russian and you're very much aware of it, right? So I'm aware of my knowledge, aware. Then the question still stands, who am I? I can safely answer, I'm the one who's aware of all this. That much is true. We have come a long way from being father, mother, daughter, etc. to I'm the one who's aware of all that. It is after this that Vedanta really starts. Vijnana Nauka starts here. From this standpoint, you wonder why I'm talking all this thing. No, because Vijnana Nauka starts from here. Okay. So who's that I, the one that's aware of all this? So you're going to the first verse, he says, okay. You'll want to chant this, or would you like me to chant? A simple verse, but okay. Tapo yajna dana dibihi shuddha buddhihi virakto nrupadehi pade tachuddha buddhyam परित्यज्य सर्वं यदाप्नोति तत्त्वं परब्रह्म नित्यं तदेवाहमस्मि. Now he starts by saying, what do you need to understand this? Because this is a very subtle knowledge. No? Because whenever we study something, we objectify it to study it, isn't it? I'm studying what the pen is. Oh, okay. Subject, object, then I can study and understand. Study a person. Oh, you go to a doctor, the studies your body. That's that. Objectifies. This knowledge is peculiar. Why? I'm objectifying everything, and that one I want to understand. So the qualification necessary are a bit peculiar. Because every branch of knowledge has its own qualifications. I decided one day, I want to study calculus. Okay, fine. Then I got hold of a professor. Because now I'm an adult, I can't go to a college and all. So he is coming home to teach. Okay. You want to study? So he says, okay, first we'll start with some fundamentals. X plus y the whole square is x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. And I'm looking blank. ये xy क्या हो रहा है? What is this xy? And what is this whole square? Then the professor looks at me and says, oh, maybe to start with something simpler. So he says 2 multiplied by 3 minus 3 into 2. What is the answer? 0. Huh? How does that become? 2 multiplied by 3 on this side? 6. 3 minus 0. Not heard of PDMAS? Modern teacher. Okay. You work from left to right. First you take care of the multiplication. Then you take care of the division. Then you take... I'm hearing it now. Does it mean I can't study calculus? No, I can study, but I have to go a long way. I have to start with basics, work through. It'll take a couple of years, but I'll get there. Because to study calculus, minimum the things you know your algebra well. Whereas here I'm struggling with basic arithmetic. That's okay. We all started like that. No? In olden days, we have a peculiar system of making you understand that. 2 apples, 2 oranges. How many are there? 2 apples and 2 oranges. What? Count, how many are there? 2 apples, 2 oranges. The kid is right. Unless you are told the kid the set of fruits, 2 apples and 2 oranges is 2 apples and 2 oranges. 4 fruits. For that, you have to talk about the set of fruits. Now, you know how set theory came in, that your kids are studying. For the first time, set theory, what is that? Set, what in traditional India we call jati. Jati was not caste. Jati meant set, group. So unless you know the group of fruits, how will you talk about 2 apples and 2 oranges? Yeah, jati did not mean caste. It meant a set, a group. Yeah. So from there, I have to go up to calculus. Similarly here, because very peculiar knowledge, you have to know something only through words. Words can't describe it. You can't objectify it. Your mind has to be a little different mind for getting. So that is mentioning right in the beginning. He says, Tapo yajna danadibhi shuddha buddhi. Your mind that has been made very, very subtle, clear. Shuddham, it said. Meaning nothing to contaminate it, nothing to disturb it. It's a pure mind like the child's mind. But how did you get there? Tapo yajna danadibhi. Tapas. What is tapas? I mean, you must have seen movies and serials and all. Someone standing on one head with the hands raised. A lot of breathing exercise, etc. A lot of the meditations. Yeah, all that is tapas. Basically, tapas meant stepping out of your comfort zone. I am comfortable in my given culture, my given food habits. Yeah. I come to UK. Samji, can I give you some Indian food? Yeah, Indian food I'm having every day in India. Why should I come in the UK to have Indian? I mean, I'm happy with Indian food. It's familiar, comfort. So yesterday her father made, her parents made nice homemade pizza. That I enjoyed because it's something different. Homemade pizza in India, you won't get homemade pizza. You get commercial made. Something different. But many people are uncomfortable with a different type of food. If you see some communities traveling, they'll carry their kakras all the way to and their pickles and their this. Yeah, you get pickles here also. That is not pickles. That is in pickles here. Eat it. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah. Tapas, step out of your comfort zone. So in ancient India also we had this. Oh, you're in Chennai, Madras, Tamil Nadu. Go on a pilgrimage to Kashi. How much food are you going to carry? Going by bullock cart and things. So every place, things change. You're eating local. Maybe thinking globally, but you're eating local. Everything changes. Yeah. This guy from Kerala goes all the way to Badrinath. He has heard the priest there also is from Kerala, sacred, etc. Oh. Kerala, you don't enter, as a man, you don't enter the temple with your upper body covered. As a devotee, you don't enter. You remove everything. There he sees the priest wearing not only kurtas and this and on a coat on top of it and doing the puja. If he does the puja there, bare bodied, he'll freeze to death. Tapas opens your mind up. You get out of your comfort zone. The American comes to India, Rishikesh, bottled water, now you will get bottled water. So I tell him, hey, I personally set up this purification plant in Rishikesh Ashram. It is safe. I still prefer my bottled water. You're scared. I'm taking a group up to Gomukh. Will I get my bottled water there? Gomukh, you'll get the purest water in the world. Ganga, flowing. Purest water in the world, you'll get there. You will get your bottled water. Step out of your comfort zone. This is here. That is there. So when you come here, adjust to what is there here. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Tapas. It's not a question of better, it's a question of different. Yeah. So tapas means opening your horizons. Learning to be comfortable with uncomfortable things. Yeah. Because then the world doesn't trouble you. Yeah, fine. So if you're a rich man, go get an experience of a poor man. You know, if you're a poor man, go. Like when I picked up this land, there's a local broker there who showed me the land. You know, very good man, brilliant, very nice. So he'll always say, Swamiji, a cup of tea here, okay? And I'll reach for my wallet. He'll say, Swamiji, Swamiji, no, 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 no. Come here. So I have my trustee, another trustee with me. Some of you know him, Suresh. Say, me de na, I'll pay na. Oh, no. When you come here, you're my guest. I pay for the tea. Okay, fine. Then he came to Chambu. We had some half an hour gap between two meetings. So Suresh said, okay, I'll take you out for a cup of tea. Took him to Starbucks. Now, the tea that you get in the village is less than 10 Indian rupees. Okay. Nice, good, strong. Whereas, you know how you make an Indian tea. You don't make a tea, you cook the tea. I mean, looking at it from a Western perspective, okay? You're cooking the tea. So, and that's very good tea. I enjoy it. Then went to Starbucks. And he's going back to the village and telling, Arey, 200 rupees chai piya na. Gave me tea which cost $200. And on top of it, I had to make it with the tea bags in it. For him, that was tapas. Yeah, he can't think of tea costing $200 in India. I mean, it's just 1.5 hours from where he's staying. That is the distance, okay? Travel distance, 1.5 hours from where he is. For him, that was tapas. Luckily for me, drinking his tea is not tapas. We are used to cutting chais in Bombay. Step out of your comfort zone, expand your mind, your physicality, comfort wherever you are. In fact, when I do my corporate training for youngsters, I define sophistication as cross-cultural comfort. You may have your own culture and background which you prefer, but are you comfortable across cultures? The first time all of you came to UK and used a typical Western toilet, how uncomfortable were you? You'll remember that. And you have to keep it dry. We are used to water. But we stepped out of our comfort zone because there was a purpose in you coming in. So this is learning to be comfortable, even if there is no other purpose behind it. Tapas. Yajna. Yajna is your act of worship. In a broader sense, it will be any act of worship. Why is worship important? It is not the prayer, it is what the prayer does to you. It is first thing, recognition of the Lord, of Ishvara, of Bhagavan, that there is something like that. God is not a matter for belief. God is always a matter for understanding. You may start with belief. That's because we started like that as kids. My father was praying also. Oh, this is God. He's responsible for the whole thing. As a kid, I didn't understand anything. I said, okay, fine. I was only interested in the prasad I'm getting. Indian temples always give some good prasad. Yeah. And this is common. So this Westerner came to our ashram. Can I buy some fruits here? I said, we are a little bit away from everything, so you won't. But you want to eat a fruit? Yeah, come. To come to Swamiji. The Swamiji sense is coming. Oh, good. And there is a bowl of fruits here. Prasad. Whenever I want to eat fruits, I'll go to Swamiji. So, see, there's always something happening. Yajna is an act of worship. Why is that worship important? You understand some aspect of God. It always starts with very minimal something. Then you recognize that there is something larger than you in terms of power, wisdom, everything. Because God is what? The intelligence behind this whole manifestation and the material for the whole manifestation as well. You know, all primitive religions talk about God as creator, as the intelligence being behind the whole thing. But what about the material? Without material, there is no creation. And time, space, everything is created entities. When time and space itself is created, where did God get the material from? That question itself is superfluous because where is a spatial concept? Where has not come about? We are not created space. He has to manifest space itself. Therefore, the material cannot be other than God. The beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. What was? He is God. And the beginning was knowledge. Okay? And the knowledge word was with God. And God is nothing but knowledge. Because the knowledge that manifests. You take us, the human being. You're born out of two cells, isn't it? Yeah. The sperm and the ova get together. One little tiny thing. Then, but in that tiny seed, the genetic coding of 100-year life is there. That seed is nothing but solidified knowledge. Diabetes at 40, coded there, under these conditions. Unless he does a lot of exercise work, that control his diet. Diabetes at 40. Diabetes at 40, chance of heart attack at 60. Coded. So coded, you brought it with you. Your karma is coded as your genes. All there. But your present karma can alleviate a lot of that. That's also order of things. This thing manifests from Isha. So the more you understand this, the more sacred everything becomes. The more prayerful you become. The more sense of surrender you have. Because you're recognizing. I mean, I can put it mystically, like how Christ did it. Not a sparrow shall fall unless he wills it. That's a way of expressing. Ishvara's order, things will happen. Okay. That's, what are you? To recognize that I'm part of this huge, large entity. It expands my mind. It makes me more proactive because I know if I understand principles, I can functioning. My functioning is based on principles. I can be more successful in life. So prayer and religion is meant to make you more effective, not less effective. Okay. Yeah. Look at sadhu's functioning. Samji, how much is there in your bank? I don't have an account yet. Or there's only 500 bucks there, minimum. And what is the project you're planning? Worth 18 crores, 19 crores. Wow. Where are you going to get the money from? You understand the principles for the Lord function, money will come. All of you achieved success here in UK, no? Because you worked according to some principles. Some understood well, some not understood well, but you worked in harmony with the principles, you got success. Some people became phenomenally successful. Why? Because they understood the principles better. That's what you're trying to put into your son, isn't it? Understand the principles of how to make money work, make money. Correct. That's the right thing to do. Hmm. So that yajna, acts of worship does one more thing. We have this understanding, but the emotional response is not there. So an act of worship does that. That emotional response to the Lord is called devotion. Devotion can be expressed in 100 different ways. Okay. Yeah. Like I was very devoted to my teacher, and he would sing beautifully. So when he sings, I would stay there for 10-15 minutes. Then I go, I know this will go on for an hour because of devotees and all are there. I'll go finish some job and come back. Then he'll say, okay, that's fine. I want this thing done. Samji, I'm here. It'll be done. I have not even told you what it is. Samji, don't tell me. I'll get it done. You may not have the skills for it. I'll find people with the skills. It'll be done. So my devotion expressed in that manner. Someone else's devotion expressed differently. It's fine. Your devotion can express in 100 different ways. But there's devotion in your heart. That matters. So to get this devotion, you do a few acts of devotion. That acts of devotion is called worship because it's associated. Like when a man is wooing a woman, he'll go flowers. Why? They're acts associated with love. Chocolates. No, she may not eat the chocolate because she's on a diet. But she'll say, oh, thank you. Accept it gracefully. Because they're acts of love. So when you do that, you find the love coming up. Don't give it to an Indian mother. The son giving flowers to an Indian mother because of a birthday, wrong thing to do. Why did you have to spend so much money on flowers which will die tomorrow? Because there, the culturally love is expressed differently, not through flowers. Yeah. Mom, I got it because you're a great mom. I don't want to be a great mom. I want to be a grand mom. Make me a grandmother. That's a bit too costly. acts of devotion to get that attitude flowing, so that there is a sense of acceptance, a sense of prayerfulness, and that gives you a sense of calmness inside. Because I'm willing to accept it's God's gift. What happened? Good, bad, ugly, whatever it is from the Lord. I accept. Prasadaha. That is the basis for yajna. Okay. Then dana divihi. Dhanam. Sharing what you have with someone else. Not one of us is so big that we cannot get some help from others. Not one of us is so small that we can't do something. You know, this is expressed in a beautiful story in Ramayana. Rama Setu, that bridge to Lanka is being built. Yeah. So all those huge monkeys are carrying big boulders and all putting into the sea. They're huge, mighty guys. They're not the local monkeys that are tiny, puny characters. No, huge. And a squirrel is watching. What can I do? So he says, those rocks have to settle properly. No? In between, he needs some soil. So he goes on the sand, rolls himself, then jumps into that on that rock. Let the all the soil that is sticking to his body go there. Then his wet body he comes, rolls back again, goes back and does. So I'll cement the rocks together. Rama sees that and he picks up that squirrel and pats it on his back. The story goes that is why you find the lines on a squirrel's back. Those are the in memory of the first squirrel that helped Rama. You cannot be so small that you cannot help Rama himself. I don't know, those of you who understand Hindi, there is a beautiful bhajan by Anu Jalota. Janata Ganga par prabhu ko kevat ke naav pade. Rama wanted to cross the river and the boatman was there. So the boatman is very happy. Why? Gar baite prabhu darshana pave. I'm in my own place and the Lord has come to me, like, very happy. And there is a very beautiful exchange between, please step onto my boat, but please dip your legs in the water before you step on. Why? You stepped on a rock and the rock became a woman. If you step on my boat and the boat becomes a Ahilya, story of Ahilya. Step onto my boat and I only have one boat. I'll have a problem. I wouldn't know what to do with it. So all this fun exchanges goes. And then he crosses, takes Rama across. And Rama pulls out his wallet or his whatever he has at that time to pay him for that. He says, a doctor will not charge another doctor. A barber will not charge another barber. So I cannot charge you. Rama is puzzled. Says, I am the prince of Ayodhya. You're a boatman. How are we? You came to my ghat. I took you across. When I come to your ghat, you take me across. I mean, what a beautiful self-esteem is there in this devotion and the service. He is not saying serving, saying I'm nothing. Saying I'm fit to serve. There's a healthy sense of self-esteem here. Yeah, I'm comparing myself to the Lord. Yeah. I crossed you over this river, you crossed me over the river of samsara. Take me across there. Dhanadibihi. Yeah, dhanam is supposed to create a sense of self-esteem in you, not superiority. Hey, thank God I could help somebody. Thank God I could do this. Thank God I'm in a position where I can do something. Thank God from a consumer I could become a contributor. So now look at what's all this doing to my mind. How it's opening it up. This is called Shuddha Buddhi, pure mind. What is pure mind? Pure mind, people always think of sin and things like that. Yeah. What is sin? You have done something against karma, you pay the price for it. Karma phala, that's all, you're free from it. Aur kya baat hai? Yeah. That's all that is there. I mean, it's a big deal. No. Shuddha Buddhi. What is the indication of that? Viraktaha nrupade pade tat shuddha buddhya. Because of that shuddha buddhi, okay, sorry, tuchha buddhya, not shuddha, pade tuchha buddhya. What am I after in life? Total fulfillment. That's what I want. You're going to be made the CEO of this company. Okay. Nrupadehe pada. The status of being a king doesn't hold that much value to me. I mean, if it's a role I have to play, I'll play. But I am after fulfillment and I know viraktaha. Viraktaha means without ragaha, vairagyaha. That I know vairagya is what? Objectivity, total objectivity. That the status of being the CEO or a king is not going to give me the fulfillment I seek. It's true, isn't it? Fulfillment you won't get. You will power, glory, responsibility. Huge amount of responsibility. That's all. Some power and glory is you can enjoy the perks of it also. But more than that, what? Yeah. Yeah. Whether you are driving a Porsche or a Maruti Suzuki on the road, it's the same road. No? You'll get to the same place. But we are making a self-judgment based on on the perks. Yeah. So he says, I'm objective. That even the status of being a king will not give me the sense of fulfillment that I want. Arjuna discovered this on the battlefield. He tells Krishna in so many words, forget this kingdom. You make me the kingdom of the three worlds. My heart will still be empty. He recognizes that. Unfortunately, in a wrong place. Fortunately, with the right person. Wrong place because your foe stands on the strand. Full 20,000 glittering spears, the king of nose commands. 11 Akshonis are standing, 11 battalions are standing against you. Wrong place, but right person next to him, you could show him the truth. So Shuddha Buddhya, Shuddha Buddhya, Viraktaha. Because, okay, they're saying the translation through appreciation of the insignificance. It is not really insignificance. It's saying with respect to the fulfillment you're seeking, that is not going to give it to you. That's what it means. Okay. You're looking for fulfillment. That's not going to give you that. Yeah. Parityajya sarvam yad apnoti tattvam. Therefore, now two levels. Your objective. You are not giving it that importance. Or you may be even physically walking away from it. Parityajya. Becoming a monk to study this. Or you have responsibilities, therefore you fulfill it and go for this knowledge. Okay. Either way, two lifestyles. One is called sannyasa. Forget everything. I'm on the expressway, highway. I'll get this knowledge. No time, no wasting time in anything else. Or your responsibilities, children, etc. Therefore, you're taking the scenic route. You're stopping to smell the roses on the way, and take the scenic route. You'll take some more time, but that's okay. Fine. Therefore, he says, Parityajya, giving up, sarvam. Yad apnoti tattvam, that reality when you get, when you understand, he says, that parabrahma nityam tadevaham asmi, that parabrahman, that reality, all that he'll explain in detail. Aham asmi, that is what I really am. This awareful being, the one that is aware of everything, that is the reality, he says. How, etc., he still has to explain. He still has to explain all that. Okay. Okay. What time is the break? 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Okay, good. Now, what is Brahman? A very peculiar word in Sanskrit. You have heard in any language, an adjective qualifies a noun, right? Brahman comes from the word big, brihat, vriddhau, in the sense of bigness. So adjective qualifies a noun. Okay. Big phone, yeah, a bit chunky, big, not a compact one. Big dog. Phone is not dog big. No? Big dog means a Great Dane or something big. Okay. Big elephant. Thank God the dog is not elephant. Big elephant. Big mountain. Wow. So it is not only the adjective that qualifies a noun, the noun throws its limits on the adjective. No? Big dog. How big will it be? 3 feet at the shoulder. 3 feet at the shoulder is huge, especially bred. Can't be more than that. There's no way to compare to an elephant. No? A small elephant is 10 times the size of that. No, not 20 times, 100 times the size of that. Big elephant. Keshavan of Guruvayur. Huge. Famous it became. He became famous. When that elephant expired or moved on, you don't use the word expire in British English. No? You don't. Expiry date is for your foodstuff. But we are all the same foodstuff only. Yeah, your foodstuff. If you are buried your food for the worms. Yeah. If you are a Parsi, etc., we have in India, your food for the vultures. No, say we are a Hindu. We cremate. And that ashes is put into the Ganga. And that in the flood comes to your field. So you become pumpkin for your grandchildren. Food only. Food. Born of food, sustained by food, goes back into food. Should be able to laugh at the whole thing. Laugh at death. No big deal. So big is limited by the noun that follows. So now you took the word big and made a noun out of it. So how big will it be? No noun to limit it. It is bigness itself. Cannot be anything bigger than this. That means Brahman means that which is unconditioned by time and space. Because what? Anything, time and space limits everything, makes it finite. Oh, this is big. Limitlessness is Brahman, unconditioned by time and space. So he's saying that Brahman which is unconditioned by time and space is me. Wow. That means you're saying I'm limitless. I don't feel that. I don't feel that. You don't know all the limitations I have. You only have to come home to know all my limitations. Books will be piled all over the place. Can't you keep it in order? In fact, some of my students, young students, will say, Swamiji, I'll come one weekend and I'll arrange all your books for you. I said, no. Why? But it's on, the books you see under the table here, this is the books I use on a weekly basis. The book you see on the left-hand side, this is what I use on a monthly basis. But you could keep it inside. No? Keep it inside and take out every month. Keep it inside and take out every week. I'm a hardworking, lazy man. And I live alone, so no problems. If I had a wife, it will be a different game altogether. It's a bachelor pad, so no problem. Limitations. All of us have limitations. How can I be Brahman? We are not talking about your role as a human being. We are not talking about your role as a single person. We are not talking about your role as a married person. We are talking about you, the I that's watching everything, that was aware of everything. That I is limitless. You see. I wish, if I'm limitless, then I'm fulfilled, no? Because there's nothing to limit me. If I'm not limited by my body, mind, etc., then I'm a fulfilled being. That's what I want. That's what I would like to be. So can you see the peculiarness of this knowledge? When I study physics and I'm studying about atoms, I don't want to be an atom. When I study biology, I don't want to be an evolutionary sample, though I am actually, biologically speaking. But here, what I study and what I want to be is one and the same. I'm studying about Brahman. I would like that. I like to be that. So that seems to be almost an impossible thing, difficult. It's not at all difficult. It's easy. It's really speaking very easy. Can't be easier. Because hard and difficult are with respect to what you do, isn't it? Hey, let's go with Nisha. Kailas Parikrama. Mount Kailas Parikrama. Oh, that is difficult. Yep. Parikrama is difficult. Second day, 18 kilometers at that altitude. Better train right now. No, difficult. Let's go to Rishikesh. Oh, that is easy. You have a direct flight. That's easy. So easy and difficult with respect to what you do. This is with respect to what you know. Know this is a pen. Can you apply the terms easy and difficult for this? The means of knowledge, your eyes are there. The object of knowledge is there. Your mind is behind the eyes. You can't help knowing. In fact, try an experiment right here. All of you look here at the pen. Try not to know it. I shouldn't know. Is it possible? Knowledge, if the right means of knowledge is there, knowledge is choiceless. That's why when you come to India, you'll pick up sights, sounds, smells which you wish you hadn't. And when you all go back now after a few years in UK, you also find it. Oh God, when I was living there, I was not aware of it. Sights and sounds you didn't want, smells you didn't want. Why? It's knowledge, choiceless. Your senses are reporting. Choiceless. You don't have a choice. That means what? This knowledge also can be equally the same. I just wandered into a class and I've discovered it. It can happen. But peculiar knowledge, so your mind has to be ready to receive that knowledge and make it a fact of your life. That is what takes some time. It's not difficult or easy. It takes some time. Take some understanding. That's all, nothing more. Yeah. I mean, I'm sharing my own experience. I thought I'll take a whole lifetime for it. I walked off early from home to study this full time. By God's grace, I had enough experiences in life to make me mature. By 23 or so, sailed around the world, seen a lot of life, relationships, everything was there. Okay, as a typical modern guy. All that. Then I said, no. What I'm looking for is this fulfillment. I've done all these things much more than what a youngster of my age can do. I've done all that, but nothing is making me feel fulfilled. Yeah. Not even love and intimacy. It's fine, it's great, but it's all. Then, so I discovered my teacher in this. I said, fine, full time. I thought I'll take a lifetime for it. I did a 3-year course in Bombay, went off to Rishikesh. I kept studying under some great teachers there. All that. Fine, good. Then my teacher came on. How's everything? Fine. I'm looking, I said, yeah, I'm by 31, 32. I'm fine. I thought I'll take a whole lifetime. Yeah, I thought I'll take a whole time. I'm fine. I'll go confuse the people in Bombay. I said, yes, Samji, I'm good at that. That's how I started teaching. I had not even planned to be a teacher. Why? Because I wanted to get the knowledge for myself first. Otherwise, what am I teaching? If I can't walk my talk, what am I teaching? So, I honestly, I'm sharing. Thought it'll take a lifetime. It won't. The Samji, it may take 20 years. So all of you have 20 years in your life. If someone thinks they don't have, my prayers right now, you will have. Okay, you'll have. So what's the problem? Take 20 years. Are you getting the idea? It's not easy or difficult. It is, in some ways, yeah, to be a teacher, it requires some work. I agree. You need to have Sanskrit, you have to have the Shastra with you and study, that's to be a teacher, to gain the skill of communication, because a very subtle skill. You call it sampradaya with, that is true. But to get it for yourself is easy. Yeah. Everyone who walks into a traditional class is a potential wise person. Everyone. There's no reason why you can't get it in this lifetime. Yeah, this is true. I mean, this is validated by the experience of everyone who has become a teacher. Everyone has validated that in their lifetime. And you talk to any of them. I mean, they may not be that open and transparent as I am to say, hey, this is what happened. But they'll say, it was not that difficult. Yeah, this is true. Any questions up to now?
Few, but after the break. Few, but after the break.
Don't worry, we have a long, we just done one verse. And don't worry, only 8 verses. And I have 2 days. There's plenty of time to complete the one. Because I seem to be going slow and enough time.
Just one question.
So we take a break now? How many, how long? Yeah, we have a question. Please shoot.
Even if you said that.
Sorry, I'm a bit hard of hearing. I have not worn my hearing aid.
No, I said no. Even when you decide that I'm in this transaction at this point, I have my responsibility, whatever.
Yeah, of course.
Tomorrow, if I decide, okay, now I've had enough, and I need to move on to maybe full-time study, as you said, you did it when you were very young. But what about the preparatory stage before we reach that? So does that not?
Yeah, you can't just walk out of your responsibility. That is true. I had mine. I had a contract with the government of India. I was a naval officer, so we have to take care of those things. No big deal. Even okay, it's recorded, doesn't matter. Years later, the Navy has approached me for so many things. After I left them everything, I've always responded and done what they wanted because it's service to the country. You'll do it. That's okay. No big deal. We made too many compartments. This is Karma Yoga lifestyle. This is Sanyan. This is a life of seeking. Either you do this or you do that. Sometimes certain things, like after 7 years in Rishikesh, 6, 7 years in Rishikesh, I came and stayed at home. Why? My parents were getting old. They needed somebody to keep an eye on them. Just that much, nothing more than that. In case there's a medical emergency or something. I mean, I'm not going to go for a wedding or something. I had no time. If I had my students' wedding, I always attend. But this thing, no. Why? Because hey, I'm the only son. So somebody has to keep an eye on things. No? So I was leading this lifestyle. I was teaching. I was doing nothing else. Anyway, in Bombay, you have to stay somewhere or the other. So you're objective enough that these are your parents. You're fulfilling a responsibility. No big deal. I don't have kids of my own, but I have so many kids coming to me. What they don't tell their parents, they come and tell me. If the parents knew what all they got into, they would have a heart attack. So I tell the parents, better talk to your kid, okay? He's going through mess. Samji, you talk to them. If I just won't be able to handle it. I know my kid. I said, yeah, that is true. It's difficult. So it's okay. I got calls at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the night of a kid stranded somewhere. Samji, what do I do? Okay, I'll tell you what to do. We handle things. Oh, 12 o'clock, how can you disturb me? God's grace. I can answer that call thing and said, okay, after a couple of hours, call me back. And couple of hours, why am I awake? I'll sleep. But that kid, I told him what to do. He will take care of it. Nothing will happen. God's grace is there. And things have worked. So, no big deal.
So you're saying it can be parallel.
Yeah, it's no hard and fast thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
like a junior of mine, 2 of them. They were studying in the ashram, this, that, everything. And they were, I mean, as ashram, everyone is batchmates. That's all. Though the age difference can be huge, but they are all batchmates. So at the end of the course, Swamiji called both of them. So both of you will make a good pair. It'll be good if you all get married. And they both got married. And they're building an ashram together and going to take full-time students. Married people. I said, good. You'll be an inspiration for all the married people in the world. Good to do that. And you know what he is? He runs a software company, which a lot of things is delegated. He has still kept some shares, so that he gets an income out of that. That income is used to build up the ashram. Can you see? Things work in different ways. There's no, today the life is much less structured. So there can be a lot of things you can bring in. One thing, keep the commitment to the study going. That's all you need. Yeah. Keep the commitment to the study going. If you can do a full-time course, that immersive experience speeds up the whole process. Fine. So how do I give immersive experience to my people in Bombay? Camps. UK? Okay, modified camps. It's an immersive experience for 2 days. No? So you structure according to the needs and do things. It'll all work out. Yeah, work out. Yeah. So shall we take